What's up, team? Sorry, I'm looking at a few things. Give me 1 second. I'm calling AT&T right now. My internet's messing up again. So just give me 1 second. I'll be right here, team. Alright guys, just bear with me for a second. My internet's screwing up again. I'm about to get AT&T business internet, I guess. It's $500 a month, but it's like at this point, what else am I supposed to do? AT&T or Comcast sucks. They don't care. Big corporation, you know, it's gonna feel good to cancel them, but right now I gotta get AT&T business. Alright guys, so I'm setting up AT&T internet. I don't have AT&T, I still have Comcast, but Comcast is screwing up again. They're terrible. They're garbage, man. They screw up every day. This is like, at least 2 out of every 5 days, the internet is unstable with Comcast. I've had people come out here, and they basically tell me I'm SOL, that they can't do anything. You know what I mean? So it's like, what am I supposed to do? We got AESE ripping up. We got SLGG pushing up this morning. We've got LPCN making somewhat of a gap. We got CCNC. We got AMPE gapping up a little bit. We got ears. We got blue. But mostly what I'm seeing, like we got SOS that's kind of moving too. But SLGG is recent. AESE is kind of spiking up too. So that's what we're watching and paying attention to right now. I'm in Texas, guys. So I'm back in Texas. I've had him tell me mixed things. I've had... Hello? I'm on hold. This is some real you know, hold music. But no, when they come out here, one guy told me it was the node. The second guy was basically like, nah, bro, nobody else is complaining. And it's like they wouldn't complain because the upload speed is the problem. Like, I'm supposed to get 40 plus upload speed. My upload speed right now is 6. My download speed's like 1,000 megabits per second. So the normal family might not notice this because it has nothing to do with the download speed. Like, you could surf Netflix on my internet right now and be fine. But the upload speed is the bad one. The upload speed's the one that's not working. And so the upload speed's the issue. And of course, nobody else is complaining about it because nobody else is streaming. You know what I mean? But it's just kind of like I'm paying hundreds of dollars a month for something that is just garbage. Like, and Comcast is such a big corporation. Like, they don't care. You know what I mean? Like, they've sent somebody out. The dude literally told me the last time I texted him, he was like, look, there's nothing I can do for you, bro. Like, they can't identify a problem. Like, those effers know my upload speed is like 6. Okay, thank you. But yeah, like, those effers know my upload speed's like 4, bro. They know it's way too low. But like, they just don't feel like fixing it because they don't have enough complaints on it yet. Yeah, bro. Pre-market sucks, dude. Yeah, I don't have good results at all in pre-market. And it's like, it's kind of acting stable right now, so I'm hoping it was just early morning blips. Alright, well, AT&T is closed, guys, so there's nothing I can really do right now, so we're just going to talk about the stock market. Hey, what's up, Juan? Hey, I appreciate that, brother. Hello from Germany. Good morning, Manolia. Good morning from Houston, Texas. And as I say that, my internet starts to cut out. You know, my internet starts to cut out as I talk about that. Yeah, that's good, Dapper. I mean, that's what I want to... Like I said, the big difference, guys, and it's like, y'all might say, oh, I've used Comcast and never had issues. My issues is with their promised upload speed. The highest upload speed they have is like 40 something, which is, at this point in 2021, that's pretty low, to be honest, right? And it's fine if they actually give me 40 upload speed, but they give me like 5 upload speed, which you can stream. Like, I could surf Netflix all day on upload speed. I could surf Netflix on my phone's mobile hotspot, though. Right? Like, if I try to stream or do anything that has to download or not download, but if I do anything that has to upload, if I have to upload anything to the internet, it's taking hours. It's unnecessarily slow, and this has been going on for I don't know how long, man. So shout out to shady old Comcast, you know what I mean? Just too big of a corporation to actually care about their customers, and at this point in time, I hope AT&T takes them over, destroys them, and they cry about it, because, man, Comcast is garbage, bro. I'm tired of doing this. Y'all are probably tired of hearing me complain about Comcast, and to be honest, I'm tired of complaining about them. But it's like, dude, when you try to run a home-based business and your internet is unstable, I'm going to have to just get a dedicated business line through AT&T. It's going to be $500 a month, but hey, my stream will never lag, I'll never have issues, and it'll be fast. So at least that's what I'm hoping. Wait, mine is like 6 upload as well. Do you have Comcast too, Evie? Do you have Comcast too? Then that means... I'm curious to see about Starlink. I think Starlink might be in my neighborhood. Let me see. I gotta see if they do or not, man. Like, I'll pay for this right now. Alright, so it says Starlink is targeting coverage in your area in mid to late 2021. You'll receive a notification once your Starlink is ready to ship. So, hey, we ain't gonna be able to get Starlink. Well, no, what I mean by streaming, Goblin, what I mean by streaming is not streaming Netflix. What I mean by streaming is broadcasting yourself. If you have to broadcast anything, or really if you have to upload anything to the internet. The reason you have an upload and a download speed is because the upload speed is basically how fast you upload things to the internet, right? And so when you're streaming, that's what you're essentially doing, is you're uploading yourself to the internet, right? Which is why you need a good upload speed if you're streaming. With Comcast, it's not just me. Like, I know it's not just me because I know other YouTubers that stream have the same issues as this. And so it's a broader Comcast issue where Comcast is probably just doesn't have the... They're not thorough with their service enough to really focus on that, right? Like, most people aren't going to complain because most people aren't streaming. But at this point in time, we need dedicated internet, and it is what it is. We got AESD sitting at 360s. We're watching that. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's just me. I think it's probably everybody. And, like, we're still streaming right now. Like, you guys can still talk to me, and we're here, and, like, everything's good. But, like, the issue is that it's unstable. It's unstable upload. Like, it's not consistent. I'll put it this way. I went to my friend Julian Trung's house. They had, like, 200 upload speed. Like, ridiculously fast, right? And so with that, they don't have Comcast. They got somebody else. Comcast's minimum upload speed just means that they don't have the infrastructure to really, like, give you good internet, basically, is what it is. Like, they don't have the infrastructure. They're expanding and all that stuff, but, like, they're not actually, like... They don't even have plans to put... If they put in fiber optic, we'd be fine. But, like, they don't even have plans for that. You know what I mean? Because they're too cheap. They're worried about profits, and it sucks. Yeah, they have a monopoly, and they don't care. Like, you can't switch from Comcast. I would have been switched. The only thing I can do is get a AT&T dedicated business internet for, like, $500 and something bucks a month. Which, at this point, I'm for. Like, this channel makes enough to justify spending that. And I can write it off too. You know what I mean? It'll be a business expense. Like, that's cool. I'm just hoping they can actually do that. You know what I mean? I don't know if they'll... Like, I know they don't have AT&T service in my area, or I would have been switched. And so, I'm hoping they can still wire... Like, give me a dedicated business line over at my house. You know? Yeah, once I move, it'll be okay. But we're not moving for, like, a year. You know? Unfortunately. Or, like, I wouldn't even worry too much about it if we were moving soon. Alright, so let's go ahead and look up some catalyst here. And I mean, it's... If I give myself, like, a 2,000... bit rate, like a bit rate of 2,000, then it's pretty steady. I mean, it's working. It's not working well. Like, it's still dying and cutting out and being unstable, but, like, the stream's going on, and, like, y'all can still hear me. I might lag a little bit, but, like, y'all can still hear me. Yeah, maybe so, Goblin. I don't know. I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, man. I don't know. Like I said, I know it's not just me, because I've had a few people that check their upload speed with Comcast since I said something, and their upload speed is like 8, you know, too. Some people, like a few people have confirmed that just now, which is kind of weird, but like it means it's a broader Comcast issue, you know. It's so, hey, it is what it is. We got AESC. I traded this one yesterday. again, my big thing is like, dude, I just want to be able to stream every day without having to worry about my internet connection, man. At this point in time, like, I make enough doing this to where I should be able to ride it off. Oh, also, guys, I actually made myself some coffee this morning. So wish me luck. I'm trying coffee again. Cheers with my coffee. First time I've had coffee in literally months and months. And so we'll see if coffee's actually going to get me sick today. Because if I get sick today, it's certainly the coffee. But, like, I got up. I woke up at, like, whoa. I woke up at, like, 4 a.m. And I couldn't go back to sleep. And then, like, I was like, well, I might make myself some coffee because usually I don't have time. So, like, cheers. We're going to drink some coffee. It's mild coffee, but oof, man, it's so good, dude. It's so good. Coffee tastes so good, bro. All right, but yeah, we got SNGX. SNGX is popping up over 2s. We're watching that. I want to see what the volume looks like. Would it be cheaper to get a dedicated line from Comcast? No. Comcast doesn't have business lines. You basically have to get AT&T. I'm gonna be hype AF. Yeah, for sure. Hey, look at SNGX, guys. Like I said, it's my first time drinking coffee in months, dude. Months. Like, I drank Coca-Cola yesterday in the morning. We had a few people yell at me for it. And they're right. Like, I shouldn't be drinking Coke. If I'm going to drink something in the morning, it needs to be coffee. All right, so we do have a catalyst for SNGX. This one came out with something that said that they announced, or this one came out and announced that they had positive progress in preclinical development of its COVID vaccine program. And so, again, they put out a publication of preclinical studies for the CIVAX COVID-19 vaccine program, where they announced progress in that. So this is a vaccine play. It's up to 220s, biotech company. Not a great looking daily chart. One of the worst looking daily charts I've seen lately in the penny stock market. And to be honest, a lot of the penny stocks have looked good lately. Like, the daily chart has looked solid for many of these penny stocks lately. SNGX is not one of those. You know, I mean, it's up to over 2s. It's up to 220 right here. But every single time this one has spiked over the last few months, it has eventually come back down. It has never held any of its gains over the last, I don't know, few months. And so with that, it's struck. Now, it looks strong. It's up to 220s and 230s, so we're watching it. Let me see if we can find a float here. All right, the float is 30 million. It's got about 5% short float, 11 million in cash, about 700K in debt. So good cash to debt ratio, I guess. We're going to look to see if it bounces at like this 210 level right here. This 210 level looks like a previous support area right here. And so we'll see if we bounce there. It's also the VWAP. VBLT is getting a spike right now. I don't know what it's for or what's for. But VBLT, which is VBL Therapeutics, they announced peer-reviewed publication of positive results of their pre-specified interim analysis of OVAL, a phase 3 registration-enabling study of VB111 in ovarian cancer. And so, yeah, they announced peer-reviewed publication that put out positive results on their phase 3 study of their drug for ovarian cancer. So yeah, so good results. Peer publication putting out good results for BBLT. We'll see if the volume holds for this one now. The other one we have right now, guys, is AESE. And this one's pulling back some now, but this one's been ripping all morning. AESE. Apparently, this is an esports company. It's, they don't know why it's actually moving or not. They made about 80 million last year by selling the WPT. That's crazy, bro. They sold the WPT. I watched the WPT, man. So apparently, AESE previously owned the World Poker Tour. That's crazy. And they announced the sale of it in January for 80 million to another company where they got 80 million in revenue, but man, they must have been struggling to sell the WPT. And then we got SLGG, which is another esports group. So yeah, esports are kind of ripping today, guys. We got SLGG, AESE, both esports names pushing up this morning in pre-market. We got SKT pushing up. We got LPCN moving some as well here. Here's LPCN, but it's actually fallen down now. This is Lipocene. They announced the presentation of T. Lando at ENDO 2021 conference. So yeah, they're presenting at upcoming conferences and stuff, but there's not a real catalyst for this either. Weird. And we got RKT, guys, that is dipping down. So we're watching RKT. This one's had a lot of hype, a lot of talk about it in the last few days. We're sitting right around that previous support level of 28, right here where we were before, and we're looking at that level now here. So we're looking at 28. We're watching it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's me, bro. Yeah, I'm this guy in the WPT right here. You know, I'm this guy right here, man. You know what I mean? Like, that's me in the WPT. That really is how I play poker, too. I played poker tournaments before, and, like, that's how I play, bro. I'm not giving my opponents any information, dude. Like, they can get out of there. Because, like, live poker players, they analyze everything, and I ain't trying to give them anything. Yeah, I do need the glasses, bro. Bro, my internet sucks, dude. My internet sucks, dude. And honestly, it single-handedly proves that Comcast reps basically don't know anything. One guy said the node was out. The other guy said that they didn't do anything and that my internet looks fine. He knows damn well my internet's not fine, bro. Like, he checked it. Like, he tried to act like I was just making stuff up until I pulled up all the speed tests I've done on this computer. Like, I was able to pull it up on speedtest.net and just be like, look, bro. Like, look at my speed, man. Like, look at my speed, bro. Like, look at my upload speed. Like, 1, 4, 2, 3. You know, like, less than 5 upload speed, bro. You think that's justifiable for Comcast to just be like, nah, you know, we don't notice anything wrong, bro? Like, shut the F up, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm honestly mad at that guy, too, because he was like, oh, you could take my number and text me, and then I texted him, and he's basically like, nah, I can't do nothing. Like, great, bro, cool, dude. Like, great guy, great job, Comcast. Hire the right people, you know what I mean? Stupid. Maybe I'm just mad, but, you know. GSAT. Yeah, right. For sure. First world problems for sure, bro. Right? I'm gonna turn into a male Karen, a Ken over here. I'm just gonna yell. And I'm not really like that person. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not, like, listen, I've got family members that are like Karens. You know, on my mom's side. And like, my mom's side, or my wife's side, is filled with Karens, bro. Filled with Karens. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, I would say 60% of the females on my wife's side are Karens. No offense if y'all are listening. Be nice to the waiters, man. Like, they're always rude to the waiters. I don't understand. I don't mess with anybody that messes with my food. Ever. I'm nice as hell to them. I don't care what they do. They could take an hour. I'm still gonna be nice to them. You know what I mean? But with internet, I don't know, man. Yeah, right. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, we got SLGG. We're watching it. We got ABEO trying here. Yeah, and I think the problem is like I've actually been a server before. I've been a bartender and I've been a server, and so I know how that is. And I've had to deal with Karens, and it is not fun. You know what I mean? In the end, I think being a Karen is like a learned behavior. I think being a Karen comes from like if you're it comes from your parents acting like that. So like if you see your parents act like that, you think it's justifiable and normal to act like that to your waiters, but it's really not. SKT. Yeah, SKT's popping up here. We can look at the catalyst for this. I hope we can find something. Yeah. Mike Jones. Alright, so this is Tanger Factory Outlet Centers. Apparently they're talking about this on Wall Street Bets. Is the catalyst for this. You know? Yeah, Karen is a state of mind, bro. Everything back to normal in Texas, except for my internet, bro. My internet's still struggling. Yeah, I added SKT to the list. This one's getting hyped up by Wall Street Bets. Let's see what the short float is. Let's see what the numbers behind this actually are here. Alright, so, okay, so Bets is targeting this. I really do. I see why Wall Street Bets is targeting this, and the reason Wall Street Bets is probably targeting this, guys, is because it has a float of 90 million. It's not incredibly small, but the short float for SKT, my man Benji, I'm gonna add 5 to the push-up count, bro. Shout out to you, man. Thank you, bro. Anytime you become a member, that's 5 push-ups. So any dollar in donation, and any time you become a member, that's 5 push-ups. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the love, bro. But yeah, the reason Wall Street Bets is probably targeting SKT is because it's got a 33% short float percentage. A very large short float. There's a bunch of other traders watching this looking, you know, to short it. And there's a bunch of traders in this already on the short side. And so with that, Wall Street Bets is probably targeting a squeeze up, which is going to consequently stop short traders out, which is going to consequently squeeze this thing up potentially. I'm not saying it's going to, but that's their plan, I'm sure, with SKT, similar to AMC, GameStop, and all that stuff. So yeah, we're watching SKT. We got SVBI showing up here, but not really any volume. SNGX still holding up there. It looks good. Well, maybe I need to buy a Netgear CM1000 router. I'll try it, bro. I'll go get it today and see what happens, dude. So if I bought this router, would I have to route this router from my Comcast modem to this? Is that what I would have to do? Like, I don't have wireless internet, though. Here's the problem. Like, I don't have wireless internet. Like, this is a direct wired connection. Like, I've got a Ethernet cord that I run to my computer. It's direct. That was the first thing I tried. You know, it leaves even less of an excuse for this. You know what I mean? NBEV's trying. GameStop's kind of green today, bro. It's kind of green. Hey, whoa. Hey, my man Ghost. Shout out to you, bro. I just now saw it. Thank you, brother. Let's update the push-up count. We got 10 push-ups now. Thank you, sir. Early this morning, man. I appreciate it, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Alright. Yeah, I got you, Ghost. I got you, bro. Okay. It replaces your modem. But if I have a Comcast modem, isn't that how I have Comcast, though? Alright, we got BNTX spiking up here. We got SKT on the list here. And again, SKT is ripping up. I'm seeing stuff that this is a Wall Street Bets target. I see an article. This article was done by Benzinga, basically. It's BZ Newswires. And what it says is that SKT is attracting heightened discussions on Wall Street Bets, the forum that came to light when the short squeeze in GameStop happened. The North Carolina-based real estate investment trust, which operates factory outlet centers. I remember the Tanger Outlet Mall in Baton Rouge. I think it was more so close to... I remember it was more so close to Prairieville, if I remember correctly. Maybe it wasn't Prairieville. Maybe it was Denham Springs. But I remember that the Tanger Outlet Mall in my city. Several users were pointing to what they said is a short squeeze opportunity. One forum member claimed he just had to buy Tanger stock as Melvin Capital and Citadel are short in it. And they actually linked the Wall Street Bets articles here. Wow, pretty thorough for Benzinga. Shout out to Benzinga with these news drops. Yeah, there's a bunch of posts about on Wall Street Bets about this. They're saying SKT is the squeeze target today, in my opinion. And this was all yesterday they were talking about that. So yeah, it is SKT. Okay. Got you. Yeah, so Tanger Outlet is in Gonzales. Yeah, there it is. I knew it was one of those outskirt cities of BR. But yeah, SKT pushing up. We got, you know, I see stuff show up on my list and I'm like, ooh, and then it's like no volume, unfortunately. Yeah, Paul, I mean, here's honestly my theory though, and this is probably true. If you have Comcast, do a speed check right now. If you've got Comcast, do a speed check right now. Go to speedtest.net and see if your upload speed is low. If your upload speed is less than 10, you're probably getting ripped off by Comcast. And if it's universally low, then it's a broader Comcast issue that's probably not going to be fixed by a modem or anything like that. Yeah, I'll check that out, Prince. Yeah, you can use your own modem, but as you run wired, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's the problem. Is that, like, I have a wired connection. My theory is that it's a broader Comcast issue. You know what I mean? And so, like, I need a business connection. Like, that's gonna be the only fix here. And, like, the only solution, you know? Hey, nice ghost. Hey, I appreciate that, dude. Hey. If you engage with the hater, you have to add a clap in between push-up while pushing up. I could probably do that. You know, I could probably do a clap push-up. I've done them before. I've also done diamond hand push-ups, which diamond hands, you know. SNGX dumping under 210, so SNGX ain't holding either here. Okay, well, Waste, you're doing better than me, bro. Same thing with DOS, so yeah, then it's just me. SOS pullback. Yeah, I'm looking at SOS, and so I'm gonna delve a little bit deeper into SOS today. I know they had an article come out yesterday, and so let's look into this new article that came out here for SOS. Like, that's what I want to genuinely look into, the new article that came out yesterday. Hey, what's up, Waste? I know, bro. Honestly, I'm mad about it, dude. But yeah, I'm looking deeper into SOS here. I'm trying to see. Where's this article? I'm looking for the SOS VC report. Hold on one second. Let me try to find this. Yeah, I got it on Benzinga. Alright, so I'm reading this article here, guys. I'm gonna see if they say anything about the actual address. Let's see. Alright. Let me download this, actually. Alright, so this is the article. This is what the article says. It says, is SOS maliciously shorted? And I'm quoting here from this article, and it says, quote, Hindenburg Research issued a short report on SOS which did capture a lot of SOS's pain points, company address, mining machine source company website, website registration time, shorting reports that SOS is a worthless company. However, the authenticity and purpose of the short report need to be considered. I mean, listen, to be honest, all I want to know right now is whether they do have an actual address. I want to know if that was the truth. Okay, so it says, according to the office address, our organization made a detailed investigation. There are 2 buildings in the office address park. One is the Joy de Feng Hotel. The other is the Joy de Feng office building, which is rented to SOS as a registered address. The 2 buildings are next to each other. And it actually shows a picture of those 2 here. Just to show you, here's the picture of it. And so it says China's company registered address and actual office address are 2 concepts. The registered address of a company is generally that the company pays a certain fee to lease the address as a registered address and generally gives it to a third-party service or financial staff of the company to take charge of the work. The actual office address does not necessarily match that address, and the SOS official website has updated the headquarter office address. That makes plausible sense. To their credit, that does make some sense. Okay? Like, I understand that, you know, as a registered address, you know what I mean? Like, I get that. And they actually have shots of, like, inside SOS Limited, structures. Okay, so, you know, this report is pretty thorough. It's pretty thorough. I'll give them that credit. It's a pretty thorough report, you know, makes sense. Oh yeah, and I'm still skeptical of it, of course, to be honest. I mean, I like I said, with a Chinese company in the U.S., there's less regulation that's ultimately gonna be there. You know what I mean? So it's like I get it. We got DraftKings popping up here, DK and G. We got SKT popping up to 22s. We got SNGX. That looked good originally, now it's falling back down. We got SLGG, we got some esports brands and stuff like that running up today. We got VBLT Trine, AMPE, we got LPCN, Resi, CCNC, LIXT, GTech here. So we got some stuff. I'm looking at TRXC as well here. Here's TRXC trying to find its way back too, so I'm looking at that as well. Thoughts on SOS? Yeah, I mean, I think there's good things and bad things for SOS. I think the technicals look good for SOS. Like looking into the actual technicals of the company, those look solid. Like somebody acted like I was just hating on SOS. I'm not, but I'm just being honest. I don't shell for any company, right? So I'm gonna be honest about what I think about it. And like if you're holding it, you might not like that. And like I get it. You want me to only say good things. And like I understand that. Not talking to anybody really here because I ended up kicking the guy out that was acting like that. But I've been very open about the technicals looking pretty good for SOS. I'm just not shilling for anything. And so I'm going to be real about it regardless of good or bad things. And you should want that, team. That's what you guys should want. You know, that's what I would want to hear if I was watching somebody. But yeah, I mean, we got some esports companies with SLGG and AESC. They're both esports companies here. So we're watching those. Again, we got DraftKings, DKNG here popping up. Gerardo, what do you mean, brother? What do you mean, dude? OPK. Yeah, we can look at OPK. Do you guys see anything else moving? I mean, DraftKings trying here. Do y'all see anything else? I mean, I don't. You know, SKT is kind of the best one right now. My man Seth. What do you think of day trading puts on KMPH? Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate the support. Add to the push-up count. I mean, I don't hate. It depends, man. Okay, so I'm going to preface this with I am not an expert. Not giving financial advice. Don't know which way this one's going to go. Just going to give my own subjective opinion on it. But, you know, I think $10 is a big support level. You know, if we look at $10 here, pretty major support level. If we extend this to the left, you know, you can see a decent amount of confirmations right around $10. And so I'm watching $10 as kind of my line in the sand level. You can see it confirmed even here in pre-market. You know, if we put on a 30-minute chart, you can see $10 is just there's a lot of confirmations at $10. And so for me, I want to see it hold over 10. Now, with KMPH, I know this is one that ripped up the other day on a catalyst. HC Wainwright downgraded the stock from buy to neutral and lowered its price target this morning. And so, you know, that's going to hurt the stock. It had FDA approval for its ADHD drug that came out yesterday. So it's FDA approval catalyst for KMPH. But it got halted. It got pumped up a bunch. Let me look at the actual numbers behind this. Alright, so it's got a small float, a big short float percentage. The only issue I have on the put side is the short float percentage. Short float percentage is like 13%, pretty big. $10 underneath this might be some support as well. But again, I genuinely don't know. It depends on the strike price, the length of time the put is going to be, you know, the time frame of the put option. So there's a lot of things and like nuances to it. But yeah, I mean, I think that, okay. I don't think the daily chart is that bad. I don't think it's that good either, to be honest. It's kind of like, it's spiked big and failed recently, but it's green over the last year. So it's good and bad. But again, $10 is kind of my level, and we'll see what happens there. I appreciate the $2, bro. Yeah, we're looking at SLGG. Yeah, thoughts on RKT today. I think RKT has kind of evened out a little bit. It's over the last course of the extended hour session, whether it be after hours yesterday and pre-market today, it's been pretty neutral and sideways. And so I'm just watching this range right here for RKT. Like, I'm looking at this, I'm looking at this, and we're going to see if we can break over or under this range, and that's going to influence my decision with RKT. Now, one thing I'll say this. One thing I do not like about RKT is this daily chart. Now, this daily chart's not a good daily chart. Now it's pulling back to support, and so I guess it's subjective on whether you would think that's good or not, but it basically gave back this entire push. It didn't stop at any of these levels. It didn't hold at any of these levels, whether it be 30, whether it be, 34s. It didn't stop at any of those levels, and so with that, there's a pretty big pullback for it. We'll see what happens with it. But, like I said, if it breaks over 30, I'll certainly trade it, SKT, guys, still pushing up, still making moves for SKT. And again, this might be Wall Street Bet's newest pump. So we're watching this one today for SKT. Yeah, I mean, SLGG broke out earlier in pre-market, but it's actually starting to move closer to its previous closing price. Like, if we look at SLGG here, here's the previous close at 520s, and I mean, it's at 590s now. I'm watching $6, but it had this big rip, and then it kind of gave it back. At least it gave up like 60% of the rip. So, I mean, it's still up, but, the last few hours, this thing has just not been holding. And so we might be hitting some levels from yesterday. And here's $6 right here. So, we're watching $6. We got some support underneath us at like 575 right here that we can pay attention to see if it holds there. But yeah, that's what I see for it. Do you think getting SKT now is chasing? I don't know, man. Up here, maybe. I genuinely don't know, to be honest. But yeah, guys, it's my first day back drinking coffee. It's my first day back drinking coffee at A. Cheers, We're going to see if coffee makes me sick today. It'll certainly have me hyper. Yeah, look at MAC, guys. MAC is spiking right now. Not the best spike, not the best volume. Pretty low volume, to be honest. But, like, we are spiking up. My man, Seth. Thank you for becoming a member, bro. Let's add this to the push-up count. Right. Coffee equals push-up fuel. That's right. AMC. Yeah. Thank you, Seth. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, he's great, Bill. He's great, bro. Bro, Comcast internet sucks. Y'all hit the live button. Bro, I gotta get a different internet connection, dude. I'll never get this game. SNGX solid news and it's dropping. I mean, it's still up though. It's dropping from the correct... Okay. I'll try to explain this in the easiest to understand way, alright? Alright, so like, yeah, SNGX is dropping now, but it's still up 25 cents a share from pre-market. Is it going to hold? Like, these catalysts come out, they get a lot of hype, and then people take profits, bro. People take profits, man. And so, like, sure, is it dropping over the last hour or so? Yeah, it is. But, in the end, it's still up. And that's what you got to understand. They're rarely going to hold all these huge gains. And especially in penny stocks. I've said it before. Penny stocks are more so spike fall. Spike fall. Like, mid and high caps might trend better. So, like, mid and high caps might, you know, trend a little bit better going up. But penny stocks are more manic. Penny stocks are going to spike and fail and spike and fail. And so it's going to be more manic. It's going to be less stable. Ugh. Hey. Yeah, here's SNGXO. I mean, we'll see what happens. I want to see if it holds here at 175. And it's not necessarily done yet. HSTO, guys. Look at HSTO. This thing's going absolutely crazy right now. Look at HSTO team. Yeah, the SKT squeeze does look good. Lots of viewers, very little likes. Hey, y'all hit that like button, guys. Y'all run it up now. It's really easy, guys. You want to help support the channel. It's super simple. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. You know you want to. Everybody's doing it. Popular kids, cool kids. Just hit the subscribe button one time. You know you want to. We'll be giving away another ebook today. So if you appreciate free ebooks, guys, hit the subscribe button. It's only to subscribers. You gotta subscribe to get the ebook. Hit the subscribe button. What do you think on futures trading? I trade futures every day, bro. Get banned. Somebody. Sorry, we got scammers in my chat, in my comment section. Yeah, bro. I'll say this, though. Shout out to the scumbags. Yesterday, we got an ebook giveaway. And we literally had some dummy try to pretend to be the guy that won. Let me put him on blast real quick. Like, how dare you, bro? Like, is your life that sad, bro? Like, let me call it out. Here, it's your boy VG. How dare you, bro? Trying to scam people, man. Like, trying to scam people, bro. Like, is your life that sad, dude? You gotta try to scam free ebooks from people? Like, you can't spend the $4 to get the ebook yourself, bro? Let's shame him, guys. It's your boy VG. Get a job, bro. You know what I mean? Stop trying to scam ebooks from people. You should be ashamed of yourself, sir. You know? Yeah. What's up, Benji? Yeah. HSTO. It's HSTO. Let's spike it up. You get nothing. Good day, sir. You know. Am I interacting with haters? I'm not. I'm interacting with scammers. Right? This is a guy scamming me. They're trying to scam somebody. You know. And I almost sent him the ebook too. But like, you know, like I said, I feel bad for the guy. You know what I mean? He's trying, that's his life. He's scamming ebooks from people. Come on now, man. Get a life, bro. You are naturally gifted with humor. You could be on late night making millions. Listen, Ben, my ego doesn't need a push anymore, bro, to be honest. Dude, people are over here telling me I look like Ryan Felipe. They're telling me I'm hilarious. They're telling me how smart I am. Like, my ego doesn't need this boost, bro. I'm being real. It doesn't need this boost, dude. I'm gonna be walking around just, I'm gonna turn into like a, you know, I don't even know, man. My ego doesn't need this type of boost, bro. You know what I mean? Y'all are funny, dude. But I appreciate it, regardless. But my ego doesn't need it, bro. I'm just warning y'all. My ego doesn't need this type of boost, you know. Yeah, my ego's overball right now, bro. I don't need that push, you know. Yeah, oh no, he's turning into Fabio. I am, bro. Listen. You know, listen. I am, dude, you know. Like, I'm gonna turn into a male model right now. You know, I'm on my resume, I'm gonna put, looks like Ryan Felipe on my resume, you know. Balling out of control. Model profits to the moon. John's modeling gig, you know, that's me. I don't need the ego boost, guys, I really don't. We got MAC, push it up. We got MAC pushing up. SKT, I'm curious. I don't know if I want to buy it or not, but this little pullback doesn't look horrible. I kind of want to buy like 5 shares just to see what happens here, and I will. I will buy 5 shares. All right, I'm in with 5 shares of SKT. We'll see what happens. Okay, then you look like Seth Green. Thank you, bro. My ego needs to come down a little bit, bro. My ego needs to come down a little bit. Seth Green, I like it. You know, I like it. Yeah, that's me. You know what I mean? That's me, man. Yeah. Fabio. Yeah, that's me. I'm gonna grow my hair out. We got some of the millennials in here. Not the millennials. We got some of the youngsters in here that don't know who Fabio is. Dude, they don't know who Fabio is. Oh, yeah. Dude. To go into the saga of my daughter's school, just to put it into perspective, we had drama at my daughter's school yesterday, bro. And I'm all up in the drama, you know. The little boy that's been kind of physical and like, kind of like borderline abusive with her, crying to his mom. You know, that's what you get, sir. That's what you get, dude. You know, being physical with a 11-year-old girl, bro. Get the F out of here, kid. You know, like, honestly, I should push for expulsion. But I'm like, I'm a nice guy. You know, and we're just going to let him be. Now that he's crying, good. He needs to cry. Honestly, we need that intervention right now. Because if not, that kid's going to grow up and he's going to be, you know, abusive. You know what I mean? Hey. Shout out to you, G. What do you think about SMAS, sub penny stock? I'm not really. I appreciate the donation. I really do. Thank you, man. But OTCs are not my niche. I genuinely don't know what's going to happen here. I don't even know how you trade these in any significant way. Most of these are just up from, like, hype, right? And pumps. And so I appreciate the $5, brother. I really do. And thank you for the support, dude. But, like, it's not really my niche. I don't know enough about them to tell you, and I'd rather be honest about that and tell you I don't know than give you some wrong information and let that wrong information influence your decision. You know what I mean? I really don't know. I appreciate the $5 though. And you know, at the very least, you get 5 push-ups from me. Yeah. $10 push-ups for what, bro? For what? Push-ups? Alright. I'll add to the push-up count just because the chat says I should. I'll go ahead and add, you know, we got 33. We'll add 10 to it. But yeah, I appreciate the $5. G, thank you, man. Am I in and out of SKT? No, I'm still in SKT here. I'll let this one ride. Y'all talked me into trading in pre-market. What's up, Eric? How you doing, brothers? SKT's not frozen. It's just pulling back to 24. Hey, what's up, Eric? How you doing, bro? Hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you, dude. Yeah, bro. I mean, honestly, like I said, if you didn't hear the story about my daughter, like, we got this little boy, right? And this little boy liked my daughter, right? But my daughter broke up with him last year because he was being a jerk. Or maybe it was this year. She broke up with him at some point in time because he was being a jerk. And then she liked this other kid named Travis, right? And she likes Travis, and she dated Travis or whatever. It's just pretend relationships. But she dated Travis or whatever, right? Now, then this other kid, Conrad, is feeling some type of way about it. So he pulls up to her this year, and he's like, yo, you need to pick who you like, who your crush is, Travis. You need to pick right now, you know? And then it backfired on him because she was like, okay, I like Travis. Boom. You know? Then the kid gets all weird and mad about it, and he basically starts being physically abusive to my daughter. He starts like elbowing her, pulling the chair out from under her in like a disrespectful, non-humorous way. He starts to he's punched her before, she says. He pushes her, right? Just this physically abusive kid. I'm about to freak out on this kid, you know? And I tried to warn him before, and then he got worse with it. You know, like, I told her to tell him that your dad knows, and that I'm about to report it to the school if it doesn't stop, right? And then he got worse with it. He kept it up. And so yesterday, it came to a head, and, you know, now the kid's crying. We're talking to the principal. Drama's going down in school, and his dad needs to check him, to be honest. If that was my son, I would want somebody telling me. I would want somebody to tell me, and I'm not about to get mad at the person telling me. I'm not going to blame it on the girl. I'm going to be real, and my son's going to be in some ish. You know what I mean? And so, that's the drama we're dealing with at the school. We got AESC. Yeah, I mean, we got SKT here. We're sitting in this. It's nothing too crazy, though. Yeah. Right. No, my daughter takes karate, too. Realistically, this kid's shorter than my daughter. He's got a Napoleon complex. And, like, my daughter is not tall at all. My daughter's very short, but this kid's shorter than her. So it's like, I think he's just kind of mad. I don't know what he's got going on. I don't know what's happening at this kid's house. But it's like, my daughter respects herself enough to, like, not tolerate that. You know what I mean? And she's open enough to with us that we can be like, hey, look, like, that's not cool. Like, that's not normal. Like, he might act like it's not a big deal pushing you and, like, being physical with you. But, like, we need to stop that now, or it's going to develop into, like, a serious issue when that kid gets older and has real relationships. You know what I mean? And so it's all necessary, but yeah, drama at my kid's school. But yeah, dude, when she told me at first, bro, she probably heard every curse word in the world. I freaked out, you know, but it is what it is, you know. He's a little boy. He'll figure it out. Yeah, for sure, Jessica. I'm reading your comment. I know it didn't let you post your comment, but I'm reading it. Yeah, for sure. And that's kind of how I am on it. That's how I feel about it. You know, like, I tried to give this kid a chance, and I really did. Like, I told my daughter to go up to this kid and be like, yo, you can't do that. Like, you can't touch me like that. Like, you can't be physical with me like that. Like, that's inappropriate. You can't do it. And I thought that that would, like, scare him enough to, like, stop, but it almost emboldened him to do it worse, and it's just sketchy. But yeah, that's the stuff I'm dealing with. I know, my personal life is more interesting than penny stock volatility. It's really not, but, like, I'm on here for 6 hours a day. If y'all think I'm not about to rant about some stuff, you know, y'all aren't being reasonable. Of course I'm about to rant about my personal life, you know. Alright, we're in SKT here. What do you guys think of this one? I'm holding 5 shares. Pretty small position. We're going to see if we bounce here at the VWAP. Yeah. Yeah. Nah. Yeah, I mean, the filters for my scanners are pretty easy. This base one on the left side is just gainers over pre-market of the entire session, and then everything else is just maxed out. And so it's just all sectors, gainers over pre-market over the entire session. So it's just gainers over the entire session of pre-market. This one is gainers over the last 5 minutes. This one is gainers over the last 15 minutes. I gotta change this to pre-market, actually. And then this bottom left one is actual, like, a real-time price scanner. I see DraftKings here, too. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, SKT, I don't mind letting this play out. Like, I don't mind letting this play out a little bit longer term, and so I'm sitting in it. We're alright. Maybe the pump is over with, but hey, we're trying here. Dude, everything's so slow right now, guys. I mean, we got SKT that is kind of okay, but now it's falling back down. We've got SVBI looking all right. We've got CCNC looking all right. SNGX. SNGX looked okay earlier, and we'll see if it actually holds. I mean, it's still up. We're at 185s now for SNGX. I just want to see if it actually holds here. I'm still looking at SLGG. It's sitting right around $6. Everything else is kind of slow, to be honest here. What are the cons of a cash account? That's a good question. So the flaws of a cash account are this, okay? The flaws of a cash account are this. You can't short. There's no shorting. You can only go long, and you have to wait 2 days for your funds to settle. All right, that's the flaws of a cash account. You got to wait 2 days. That's the biggest flaw, is that you got to wait 2 days for your funds to settle after each trade. You know, and you have no leverage. What's up, Dan? RETO, hey, we're looking at it. Yeah, look at RETO, guys. Honestly, RETO is actually good. Here, this one's spiking up. Look at RETO. We finally got something moving right now. I don't see any catalyst here for RETO, but RETO is spiking up over the VWAP level. We're going to see if it actually holds. Yeah, I see it, Charles. But, I mean, we're not going to post stuff like that now, bro. You know, like, we're keeping it political free here, man. Like, I'm not into politics, bro. Stop trying to post it, dude. You ain't gonna post it. Alright, we're gonna put you in timeout. It ain't gonna work, bro. You can keep trying to post it, Charles. It ain't gonna work. Now you're in timeout. Have a good day, sir. What is the starting account type for trading with unsettled cash? What? What do you mean? I'm confused by that. Elaborate. Yeah, I trade futures. What are your thoughts on UMWC? I know that one ripped yesterday. Look at RETO, guys. How's my... Wait, what am I, an SKT? Man, SKT is just falling down, guys. Man, I hate trading in pre-market, bro. Every time I try, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna buy this dip. It never works, bro. And so don't trade like me in pre-market, guys. My pre-market strategies suck. They're garbage. They're terrible. You know, I don't ever really teach strategies in pre-market, but like, I'll tell you this, VWAP bounces certainly don't work in pre-market, you know? But it's the only way to trade pre-market? No, I'm in pre-market right now with a cash account, bro. I don't have a margin account. I got a cash account. I could trade pre-market right now. I'm in pre-market right now. Look at RETO. We'll see if it holds the VWAP here. All right, here's RETO bouncing at the 187 level. We're going to see if that actually holds here. Look, here's RETO spiking, guys. It's up to 203s, 206s for RETO, making pretty big moves. How's my internet, guys? Is my internet stable now? It seems to be. Here's the SPY. There's RETO pushing. The SPY is basically neutral today. Here's the previous closing price. It's at 381.40. Yeah, we're basically neutral today. I mean, we're technically down and we're slowly pushing back up some. But yeah, that's what it is with SPY. Is that in the S&P 500 is that we're pretty close to neutral. I'm gonna go over the actual market news today, guys. That's actually a good thing that we can do. As the market is a little bit slow. I'm going to go ahead and read the ETF preview, and this is from MT Newswires. It says, quote, U.S. stock futures were also in the red in pre-market trade as bond yields hovered near their highest in 2021. Investors will be looking ahead to the speech of Fed Reserve Chair Jerome Powell at a media conference at 12:05 p.m. Eastern. With comments sure to be parsed carefully for clues to central bank policy and thinking. And on the economic calendar is the Challenger Job Cut Report coming out at 7:30 Eastern. That's already came out, I guess. Looking ahead, the weekly jobless claims bulletin will be posted at 8:30. Also out at the same time will be the first quarter productivity and cost release, expected to show rising labor costs. The factory orders for January bulletin is going to be released at 10 a.m. So there's a lot of market catalysts today, guys. Kroger, Burlington, Toro, and Sienna are going to report their earnings pre-bell. And so we look at like Kroger for earnings, TTC for earnings, CIEN for earnings, BURL, Burlington for earnings. But again, I mean, looking into the actual market news, crude is up 0.1%. The U.S. oil fund is up 0.4%. Natural gas is down a little bit less than 1%. The U.S. natural gas fund is down 0.6%. Gold is down 0.02%. The Spider Gold Trust is up 0.3%. Silver is down over 1%. The iShares Silver Trust is down 0.2%. That's the market news, guys. We'll see what really happens here. We're still looking at RETO, and RETO is spiking over $2. I still haven't seen an actual catalyst yet. Okay, so I do see the catalyst here. You know, I genuinely wonder, though, if Comcast is using their spotty internet to, like, disable, like, traders in certain ways. You know what I mean? Or, like, hype or movement in stocks. I genuinely wonder if Comcast is doing that. Alright, so yeah, RETO came out with something that said they boosted revenue momentum with new RMB 10.71 million sales contract. How much is that in US dollars, though? So yeah, they're planning to expand the use of RETO Eco Solutions. So expansion plans, they're boosting revenue with a new sales contract of 10.71 million. SKT puts. Alright, so I got out of my SKT trade for like a $10 loss. We'll be alright. We're still looking at RETO. They are throttling you. You're using too much speed by streaming for 6 hours. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna have to get AT&T dedicated business internet, unfortunately. You mean AESE? Yeah, AESE is doing all right here. We're looking at $3. The market is down today. I mean, it's not down that much. Like, here's the previous closing price. All right, so the previous closing price for the SPY is at like 381.40s. We're sitting at 380.60, so we're down less than $1 per SPY option. And the S&P 500, we'll have to see exactly what that is. But yeah, the market's not down a ton. It's close to break-even day, to be honest. RKT still falling some. We're still watching SNGX here. Yeah, I can't lower the stream to 720 anymore, and the reason I can't is because the stream's already started, so I would literally have to cancel the stream and turn it back on, and that would basically kick everybody out, which I'm not trying to do. I've used 1080p and I've used 720. There's not much of a difference when I'm streaming. It just has to do with Comcast being unstable, unfortunately. And like I lowered the bitrate to 2K, and like that keeps us running smooth enough as it is. So we're just gonna keep it here. We're gonna see what happens with RETO though. RETO did have a catalyst come out. Dude, did Comcast really just kick out everybody in my freaking stream, bro? Like, dude, like, I'm starting to get mad about Comcast. Hey, we got a bunch of donations coming in real quick. Yeah, I would get Starlink if I could. Shout out to Todd. Here's your push-up penalty for trading pre-market. Keep up the great work, bro. I listen every morning. Hey, thank you, Todd. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the love, dude. Let me add to my push-up count, bro. We really got another $5 donation, so we're going to bring it up to 42. We're going to 43 push-ups. Hey, but I appreciate the love, guys. Thank you, man. Thank you, Todd. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate the support, man. Been watching the channel for the past couple days. Thanks for doing this. Can you tell me what you're looking for in RETO? I'm not really looking for anything in RETO right now. I am instead just waiting and watching for some momentum holds is really what I'm planning on doing. And guys, like, while I'm still having these internet issues and I have all the experts in chat right now, will buying myself a new modem actually do anything if I use a wired connection? Is that going to change anything buying a brand new modem, using a modem that's not Comcast, if I'm still using a wired connection? Or does it only help Wi-Fi connections if you buy a new, better modem? Like, let me know, because I can buy a new modem, and today, I can literally go to Best Buy today and get one, but I want to make sure it's actually going to legitimately help before I do. Hey, thank you, M. Yeah, they said Starlink will be out here late this year, so at the very least, I'll be able to get Starlink. Yeah, it's Comcast for sure. My modem's brand new. They just swapped it out last week. Dude, this has gotta stop, man. Ugh. It's not my download speed. My download speed is fine. My download speed is like 1,000 plus megabits. My upload speed is like 3, which is why the stream's lagging. Yeah, I might try to buy a new modem just to see what happens. My man James, shout out to you, bro. Hey, y'all are getting the push-up count early this morning, man. But shout out to you, bro. I appreciate the support, dude. Shout out to my man James for becoming a member. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the love, dude. Yeah, I mean, I have a wired connection. My connection is, I've got like 1,100 megabits upload or download speed, like 3 to 10 upload speed, just unnecessarily slow. No, I'm not good. This has to do with my upload speed. Like, download speed matters if you're searching the internet. I am uploading myself to the internet. So when I'm streaming like this, upload speed is the biggest thing. Like, it's what I gotta watch. Alright, we got AESE. It's at 310s. No, it's not my computer. It does it on my phone. It does it on my other laptops. I wish it was my computer. That'd be an easy fix. I would just use a different computer. I have like a bunch of computers. I've got laptops. I wish it was that easy. But it happens on every device in my house, which somebody else mentioned. Realistically, it's a Comcast issue. Like, this is Comcast just with crappy service, to be honest. It's unfortunate, but like, that's what this is. Yeah, I see that. The TAM. I see that, bro. I got you. Alright, so here's RATO. It's still trying here. We're watching it. Let me see if I can find the actual, Hey, my man Prince. One push-up on you today, bro. Thank you, man. Shout out to Prince. Thank you, brother. But yeah, shout out to James. Shout out to Prince. Hey, thank you, Eric. Yeah, y'all hit that subscribe button. Y'all want to make me feel better, hit the sub button. Click the bell. Turn on notifications. Because in the end, like, we do this live for free every day. And so, like, what we really try to keep this is just a resource and community for traders, right? And so we just try to keep it free. We try to keep it a resource that traders can just learn from for free without needing to buy anything else. Like, all of our content is free. And if you appreciate that, hit the subscribe button. I certainly appreciate it if you do. Shout out to Tam. Hey. We're gonna add that. We got 54. My man Tam, buy a new modem. Hey, I'm trying, bro. Thank you for the support, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you, first time dad. Scared. Hey, bro, good luck, man. My advice to you as a father myself, get your sleep while you can, because once your kid's born, you ain't gonna get no sleep, dude. That's the biggest change that I've noticed when I had kids, is that I used to be able to sleep in as much as I want. Once you become a dad, you ain't getting sleep, dude. What is sleep? Especially with a newborn. But yeah, congrats, bro. Congrats, man. Yeah, I've already had 2 people come out here and check my internet with Comcast. They told me 2 different things. One of them told me it was the node, and the other one told me that there was nothing they could do. And he, like, low-key told me to leave Comcast. But they got a freaking monopoly out here, dude. Alright, we got UWMC pushing up, and it actually is green now. Here's UWMC. Yeah. Yeah. It sucks though. You see my stream just drop by 100 viewers. Like we're at like 1,050 views. Boom. Now we're at 966. And so it's like Comcast is literally hurting my business at this point in time, and they're BSing me. Like, you know, yeah, super frustrating to be honest. Yeah, guys, SKT is dropping down. It's at 2070s, guys. So we'll see what happens with SL or SKT. We've got RKT that we're looking at as well here. And we've got SLGG we're watching. We've got AESC we're watching. None of these are holding. That's the name of the game today, is that nothing is actually holding right now. RETO pushed up some, and it's not holding either. It's rejecting here. We've got like RCON, ANTE, you know. Hey, nah, bro. Prince, listen, man. You don't need to donate more to me, bro. Like, I appreciate the donation. Like, I really do. But, like, I'm good, man. Like, I listen, I don't want to deter people from donating, obviously. But, like, if y'all think I'm struggling, I'm not. I appreciate the support. I really do. I genuinely do. And you know, shout out to you all. Point is, if you're struggling right now, do not donate money to me. You know what I mean? I would prefer you don't. And I appreciate it regardless. I'm not even saying you're struggling. But, like, if you're a grad student with a fiance, you know, like, do your thing, bro. I appreciate the support. Alright, bro. Iconic, get out of here with that nonsense, dude. BIGG. I'm assuming you mean, BIGG if you want money, 1000% trust. Man, get the F out of here with that, dude. Don't nobody believe that dumb hyping up stuff, bro. Stop telling people the wrong stuff. You never know if a stock's gonna do what you want it to or not. You're just holding that stock and you want to pump it up. Don't be misleading to people, bro. Don't tell people it's 1000% trust. Like, that's nonsense. Everybody, don't buy BIGG or BGIG or whatever it is. Nobody buy that stock, you know. Because again, stop trying to pump stuff up here. You know, it looks sketchy and scammy. Like, find something else to do, bro. You know. Anyways. Nah, that's not a hater. That's a pumper. That's a difference. Hey, thank you, Kenneth. Oh yeah, I do have my Forex account that I could trade today. Yeah. Like, here's the reality, guys. Like, here's the reality. Like, you buy shares and you hold those shares. You don't buy shares and try to manipulate the stock price by pumping up sketchy, terrible penny stocks people. That's not what you do. Like, if you're doing that, you need to figure out something else out to do. Because, number one, it's not going to be affecting the stocks as much as you think it might. And it just seems scammy. It's going to rub people the wrong way, bro. I'm not mad at you. I'm telling you the truth, man. Like, it's sketchy. Like, don't be like that. Like, don't pump up sketchy penny stock companies. Like, most of these are doo-doo companies as a whole anyway, you know? Tesla. And, like, you could say you like the stock. Just to preface this, like, you could say you like the stock. You could say, yeah, I like this stock. This is why. ABC. This is why I like it. Right? But don't tell people you're going to make money 1000% trust. Like, that's stupid. Like, if anybody believes that, they're new, which means you're just manipulating new traders, right? Nothing's 100% in trading. You know what I mean? Like, and it just seems scammy. Sorry, it just does. BUZZ Buzz. I don't see anything about Buzz yet. Somebody else is talking about DraftKings and IPO. What's the news on that? Let me look into that real quick. Alright, so DraftKings shares are higher after it announced it reached a deal with the UFC to become its exclusive sportsbook and daily fantasy partner. We had a few people mention this one this morning as well. So it's fantasy partner in the US and Canada is that news and catalyst here. So yeah, it struck a deal with the UFC for DraftKings. It's a pretty good deal. Now, I like UFC, and I bet on sports sometimes, and that's interesting to me. So, hey, we're going to see what happens. RETO still under the VWAP here. What are your thoughts on CTRM, where it's at versus the news of buying new vessels and things opening back up? I think CTRM has been one of the most pumped up stocks I've seen over the last few weeks and months, really. I've seen a lot of people pump this thing up and talk about it, so my guess is you got a lot of people that are bag holding it from noticeably higher levels. But to their credit, the daily chart's not horrible, but you know, it needs to get up some support here at 80 cents. You know, the daily chart doesn't look bad necessarily. It's at 91 cents or so, and we got some support underneath us at like 75 cents. It's still got a ways till it hits that, you know, but I don't think the daily chart looks that bad, and I think it's actually pulling back to confirmed levels on the daily chart. Now, it is below $1, and so that overall makes me want to stay away from it just because it's super cheap, but the daily chart doesn't look horrible, so like that's kind of my stance on CTRM. I don't think Verizon Fiber is in my area. Well, there's the freaking stream dying again. Absolutely ridiculous, man. Like, how long is this gonna continue with freaking Comcast, bro? Like, I can't... Ugh, dude. Comcast is so bad, bro. It's so bad, dude. It's so bad, bro. Like, Comcast is so terrible, dude. Like, ugh. Y'all just refresh the screen. There goes everybody. Hey, guys. Yeah, we're back. But, man. It's so ridiculous, bro. It's so ridiculous, dude. Comcast is so bad, man. They're so terrible. Like, they can't even hold an upload speed over, like, 20. You know what I mean? Like, that's terrible. We're in 2021 here. You know? Like, come on. I can't. They have a freaking monopoly, Hunter. They have a monopoly out here, bro. I literally can't do anything. Nah, they've replaced my modem 3 times in the last 2 days. Or in the last 2 months. They've replaced my modem 3 times. Because, honestly, the Comcast techs are so dumb That's the only thing they know how to do. Is, oh, maybe you need a new modem. The last guy came out here and like they're so dumb they don't know how to do anything else. They just replace modems. That's all they know how to do. You know? And so it is what it is. At least we got 900 people back here. You can't have a channel like this with crap internet. It's killing you, man. I mean, my channel's alright. We're getting good views every day and like we're still able to stream most of the time. It's not just me either. Like other channels are honestly having these same issues too. Like my channel's growing faster than it ever is, to be honest. So I mean, you know. With that said though, I'm certainly switching. Yeah, Starlink's not out here yet. FLNT. Hey, I mean, we still got 1,000 people here, so at least the people are back. I mean, we had 1,200 people here, but hey. Yeah. Yeah, we got a following. Yeah, we're good. See, everybody, it lets everybody right back. All you really have to do is refresh and you're back, but it's just frustrating. That's what I learned the other day. It's like, I get mad if people leave, but everybody comes right back. So it's like, y'all know who the realist is on the YouTube streets, you know? SNGX is still at 190s here. Yeah. My man Sam. Thank you, Sam. Shout out to you, Sam. I appreciate the support, bro. Because, I mean, really, realistically, we still got push-ups we got to do. Alright, later, Raymond. Have a good day, bro. The Guru Babyface Trader. That's me. Hey, thank you, Todd. NIO. Yeah, guys, 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm getting my wife to call AT&T Business right now to get that set up. So just give me a second. Yeah, sorry guys. I mean, I'm having my wife like call AT&T business now and get it set up. Hey, thank you, Kevin. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate the support, dude. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate the hustle. Hey, I appreciate the support, man. Yeah. No sound. Yeah, no, we're back. Hey, my man. Yeah, at this point, Jordan, I'm just done with Comcast, bro. Like, they've ran around in circles, dude. They have made excuses. None of it is consistent. Not even what they're saying is wrong is consistent. So, to be honest, Comcast doesn't know, and I'm just one customer. Like, most people aren't going to have upload issues because they don't even notice the upload speed. It's all the download speed, right? And my download speed's over 1,000 megabits per second, but that's not the issue. And so, like, I'm just one customer, and I'm not worth the hassle for them. And so I just need to get somewhere else. Comcast is too big. It's too big. You know, it's just too big. But I appreciate the $10, brother. Shout out to you, man. Thank you, bro. You know, we already got $71 in donations today. So, hey, appreciate the love, guys. Really do. Thank you very much. Shout out to both you, Kevin and Jordan. Thank you, guys. Yeah, it's a pretty slow day. I mean, there's not really much going on. Like, we got SLGG moving, we got AESE, we got RETO. Like, those three stocks are the only ones really moving. We got SNGX that's kind of moving too. So those 3 or 4 stocks are really what's showing up. Everything else is pretty slow. So we've got, again, we've got AESE, we've got SLGG, we've got SNGX, and we've got RETO. Those 4, and most of those are down in the last 5 or 10 minutes too. But those 4 are what I'm the most interested in. Yeah, well, I'm gonna get a dedicated AT&T business line. Is what I'm gonna have to get. I'm gonna have to get business internet basically now. SDGR, yeah, SDGR's big gap down. It's got to be catalyst driven for sure at this point. Hey, what's the symbol for Royal Caribbean? I don't even know what the symbol is. There it is. RCL. Yeah, RCL's up. I appreciate the donations, bro. So yeah, RCL, we're watching this. We'll see what happens. Yeah, CCCL, we can watch those. PLTR. Yeah, PLTR is actually moving up nicely. That doesn't look bad. SNGX trying, RETO trying, AESE trying, SLGG trying too. Alright, so a 16 million share offering. Hold on 1 second. Hey John, I'm glad I found this channel. Thank you for the content. Hey brother, I'm happy you found it, bro. Appreciate you being here, dude. And I appreciate the support for sure. I don't know anything about BUZZ. What is that, an upcoming IPO? Okay, so it's a Buzz ETF tracking social media sentiment, launches Thursday amid Reddit mania stocks. So when does it IPO? Or when does it launch? I'm curious about it. I don't know much about it, to be honest. I'm looking into it now. But, yeah, so it selects 75 stocks with the most bullish social media sentiment and packages them into an ETF. This is essentially a momentum index, but instead of tracking stocks that are moving on price, it instead tracks stocks that are getting a lot of hype, basically. Interesting. Porno IPO, yeah, so it's an ETF. That's interesting for sure. Yeah, USWS spiking up a little bit. So Buzz is being backed by Dave Portnoy with Barstool. That's cool. I love his pizza reviews. I've been watching those for years. Before he got big, I was watching his pizza reviews, and now he's kind of huge. I think the pizza reviews helped, to be honest. LCTX. You know what's really weird, though, guys? Like, okay, so we got a hater, right? And the hater's trying to talk smack about the stream. And I'll go ahead and add 10 push-ups for this. Because, like, this is kind of worthwhile to, like, talk about. Right? But, like, I've had this hater here today. And he's tried to say, literally, like, he's talking bad about the stream. He's saying, oh, you know. And then he acts like he's trying to give me realistic advice for the internet. He's like, oh, I love the stream, but I just can't handle this internet. This internet is just terrible. And then you look back and it's like the comments he's saying are not, I love the stream. Like, he's literally going around criticizing everything he can. So it's odd to me how people are so obsessed with hating on this channel that they will literally try to, like, be the most manipulative people ever to try to sway people away from actually watching it, which makes me think it's either competition or somebody like that. It's super weird, to be honest. I'll add 10 push-ups to the push-up count for this. It's just a weird dynamic that I'm not used to, guys. I'm really not used to it. It's weird how they'll go in circles and act like, it's just strange. Right, exactly. Like, if you don't like it, get out the street, dude. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I feel about it. Like, why are you here then? But no. Alright, I'll add, with that said though, I'm gonna go ahead and add 10 push-ups to the push-up count. My hat is crooked. Is it really? Let me fix it. Hold on. Let me fix it. There we go. That's probably better. There you go. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the heads up. Hey, I love you guys too. Like I said, I'm just messing around here. Like we can have fun and just mess around. My internet's going off and on, so like you know, maybe I just need a scapegoat to rant about. That's cool too. It's just weird. Honestly, it's just weird that people are that obsessed with me that they'll like say whatever they can to like hurt the channel. It's just super weird. It's a weird dynamic that I'm certainly not used to at all. So that's all I'm talking about. I'm not really upset about it. It's just a weird dynamic, to be honest. If anything, the haters have helped the channel. Like, since I started doing push-ups for haters and $1 donation push-ups, dude, I've made so much more money. You know what I mean? And so it's like, thank you to the haters, because they've really helped me make more money. You know, it's a good lesson on turning something negative into positive, and that's really how this kind of went down. With that said, Danzel, shout out to you, bro. I appreciate the support, man. Thank you very much, bro. I'm gonna add 10 to the count now. Shout out to you, brother. Appreciate the love, dude. Shout out to my man Denzel. Thank you, man. Yeah, we kind of hate on the hate of the haters in here, bro. That's what we do. That's kind of our calling card here. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hedge fund spies. That's me, bro. That's me, man. I'm a hedge fund spy. Laugh at the one paying for all the push-ups. Yeah, maybe she is. Hey, that might be a Christian. Let me know if you guys see anything moving that I'm missing, because I don't see much right now. Yeah. And besides, it's like a super slow day. People are yelling, talk about stocks. I mean, look, it's a slow day. We're honestly just waiting for the open at this point. We got, like I said, I've already gone over everything that's moving. Nothing else has showed up today. So it's like, you know, we got RETO. We've got SLGG. You got SNGX. All of these are down over the last hour. Nothing else really looks good at all, to be honest. Very slow Thursday this morning. Hey, what's up, James? Hope you're doing good, bro. Sorry, James. I gotta get in touch with you about that business thing, dude. Like, I've had internet issues, and it's just been a mess the last few months, or the last month or so, James. But I still want to do that with you, bro. But yeah, my internet has just been, it's going out now. Yeah, if you guys want the scanners I'm using Benzinga scans. Here's those links right there. Yeah, I think we'll probably be okay during the day. Alright, this is kind of the only one I'm really watching. I see some other stuff. I'm trying to find the stuff that pops up, but like, everything's so slow right now. We got some stuff that's up, but it's just really low volume. Let me see what the float of this one is. So we got kind of like esports stocks moving a little bit. Yeah. coming back. Yeah, I'm looking at the rocket companies. What's up, Ryan? Yeah, we're looking at rocket companies, bro. I mean, we're looking at RKT. I mean, we're watching it. But, like, it's still sideways right now. So we gotta wait for it to move out of that sideways trend. AACG. And I get really excited when I see something on my list, and then I realize, like, nothing's actually pushing up. Everything's down over the last hour. I mean, we got a lot. We got a decent gap list today, but most of them are down, unfortunately, over the last hour. And so, like, we got some gappers that are moving and stuff, but, like, okay, so just to give you an example, AESE gapped up, now kind of falling back down. SNGX gapped up, now kind of falling back down. SLGG gapped up, now kind of falling back down. RETO gapped up, now kind of falling back down. And so, I mean, now it doesn't necessarily mean these are going to stay down. And, like, if we get some opening drops, then I might get interested and we might trade them. But, like, that's only if we get some opening drops and then some reversals. So, like, if we get a drop and reversal, then I'll trade that. But for now, we're just sitting here waiting because nothing looks super favorable. Yeah, crypto's even flat. Yeah, for sure. PLTR is pushing. Yeah. I saw PLTR pushing earlier. And does this one have a catalyst that actually came out for it? Not really. GameStop. Yeah, we're looking at GameStop and we're looking at AMC. Here's GameStop. It's up. AMC, it's down. So AMC is down. GameStop is up. So, I mean, we'll see what happens, but tough time. SNDL still heading back up. I mean, it's not, though. I mean, SNDL is down to the 120s. It's pretty low. You know, I mean, we're pulling back to support, but SNDL is going to follow cannabis, depending on what cannabis does. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. Yeah. I mean, we got 30 minutes until the bell, guys. Let me know what your favorite stock is right now. Let's see what that is. Like, let me know your favorite stock right now, team. Look at some other scans and see if those are more helpful, or see if I can find anything for those. But I'm checking out Benzinga, some other scans on Benzinga to see if I can find anything. But it's just a slow day, guys. TRXC doesn't look that bad. I mean, I'm kind of watching TRXC. I don't know if it's actually going to maintain and hold, but I'm kind of looking at that. Yeah, a lot of people talking about SOS, and I think SOS is interesting enough just based off of all the catalysts they've had come out in the last few days. You know, I think SOS is interesting to watch at the least. Yeah, the Buzz ETF, I'm gonna wait and see what happens.
Nah, that's probably true, JD. JD said GameStop and AMC traders tried to hype it up and cut their losses on your dime. 100%. That's exactly what they're doing, to be honest. Like, that's exactly what they're doing. We got SLGG starting to come back up here. It's at 615s now for SLGG, so we're watching this. Yeah, honestly, GameStop has held this high, so GameStop holding this high is good. You know what I mean? Like, GameStop sitting over this 120 level and really over 100 for the last week or so is pretty good for this. You know, it's good for this. Now, I think holding this is necessary for GameStop to see if it, you know, continues, obviously. And so holding this level is a good thing for GameStop, obviously. And, so yeah, when's Robinhood supposed to go public? Isn't it supposed to go public sometime soon? But yeah, GameStop being over 120 is good. It's a good thing. Here's 120 level. And it's staying over that. And I think that's good for GameStop. If GameStop holds here and continues, great. You know, it looks solid for it. AMC's not looking hot this morning, though. AMC's down to the 820s. Not really looking great. Alright. Well, nah, it's not y'all's internet. It's my internet. Yeah, y'all will be alright. But no, yeah, I know my internet just cut out again. Like, there's nothing I can really do at this point. We're trying to stream. It sucks too. I was supposed to have Eric on today and like guests, but the internet is just not cutting it. Yeah, at least it's a slow day, guys. At least it's a slow pre-market, at least. You know, like, I know I'm lagging terribly right now, and it is what it is. Let me share this. Alright, well, at least it didn't actually cut the stream out. I guess that's a good thing, but hey. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, we were supposed to have Eric come on stream today. Sorry, I'm looking around, guys. People act like I need to talk about stocks 24/7 and just never say anything else about stocks. And, like, that's not realistic. Like, I'm going to be doing my own thing sometimes. I'm going to be looking at other stuff. And, like, that should be understandable if I'm streaming for 5 or 6 hours. So yeah, just to give you a little warning there, I mean, we're not always going to be just talking about stocks 24/7. That's not reasonable. That's not a reasonable request. But I see SLGG, FTFT popping up right now. So we got FTFT moving up a little bit. We've got SLGG trying to spike up some. And then I saw, what was the other one? I just saw it. It must have fell back down already. I'm looking at SYPR move a little bit. PXS, VERB, PRCH. What was the one I just talked about? I just talked about it a second ago. Nah, bro. Yeah, I'm not a shill for any company, bro. Yeah, if they don't like it, they can kick rocks. This channel is free. Some people are entitled. Yeah, for sure. And that's what it is. It's just people that don't really understand much. They're just premeditated outrage, you know. ONTX moving up a little bit. I appreciate it, James.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it. No, bro, we'll see if after the Fed meeting the market will turn green again. We'll see, man. I see ONTX start to pop off. Hey, you're right, JD. Yeah, somebody said congrats to Texas about the 100%. Oh, that was James, about the 100% opening of the state and no more masks. Yeah, I mean, I think we need to open the state. And this is why, guys, is because businesses that people worked for all their life are getting destroyed by this pandemic, right? Like, they're getting hurt by this pandemic. And so, let them open. Look, it's people's decision whether they want to go to those businesses or not. And so it's somebody else's, it's like that own person's decision about whether they want to go to that business or not. You might as well let the business owners operate, and then the consumers can choose whether they want to go to the business or not, and whether they want to take that risk. That's the understandable way to do it. Like, I don't understand why anybody would do anything else. Like, let the businesses open, and if the consumer wants to take that risk of going there, let them take the risk. It's their decision, you know? But, don't basically restrict business like that. Like, it's unnecessary at this point in time. Like, most of the country has gotten the vaccine. And at this point, you got a bunch of people that have never started businesses or anything complaining. Like, oh, they shouldn't open their business. It's like, bro, you work years for a business. You're not going to want the government to kill it. You know what I mean? And so at least it's finally back open. But, yeah, it's a weird dynamic for sure. And I understand both sides, to be honest. But, let them open their businesses, man. As a business person myself, if I had a retail business, I would be so drove right now trying to, keep my business operational. Yeah, but even with less than a third of the country having the vaccine, guys, let them open their businesses and let the consumers make that decision. That's their decision to make. Right? Let them make that decision. That's the understandable thing. Listen, if they want to take that risk, let them take the risk if they want to. You know what I mean? It's their decision to make. Right? Listen, if you're a at-risk person, if you're old or have some underlying health conditions, don't go to the stores. Don't go to the businesses. Right? But let the consumer make that decision. You know, that makes the most sense. Let the consumer make the decision. Yeah, and listen, like I said, regardless of whether you agree or disagree with me, that's okay. I love you all regardless. We can have opposing views, you know what I mean? And, that's okay. One of the issues with the world is that anytime anybody has an opposing view, people can't stand it. We can have opposing views, regardless of whether you agree or disagree with me. That's okay. It's all love here. Love you all regardless. It's just one topic. And, we're going to have opposing views sometimes, and, that's okay. Well, I'm okay with a mask mandate, to be honest. I think a mask mandate is okay. I'm okay with that. I think having a mask mandate is understandable. And the people that are saying masks or don't work, like I said, they obviously work. They're a barrier between you and the virus. And so masks obviously work. I'm okay with the mask mandate, but let the people open businesses. Yeah, but at this point in time, the way vaccines work, guys, and the reality behind vaccines as a whole is that, the virus is going to have different strains that come out,
And so, like, even with the flu shot, like, people get the flu shot and then it mutates and turns into something else, right? And so, like, the reality is the vaccines are probably not going to stop this completely. It's probably going to be something that we have to battle every year, kind of like the flu. And, like, eventually we're just going to have to let it be, you know what I mean? And not kill businesses in the end, you know what I mean? Like, eventually we're just going to have to let it be and let it play out how it is. Sure, is a vaccine necessary? Sure. But especially with something like this, it's probably going to mutate. Vaccines aren't going to be as effective as people think they are, at least in my opinion. But maybe I'm wrong. I could easily be wrong there. Like I said, as a business person, all I know is that, like, at a certain point, you're just destroying all these businesses and you're creating elite businesses are the only ones that are going to survive. So, like, big corporations like Walmart, like Amazon, you know, those are the only businesses that are going to survive. And that's not really a world I want to live in, you know what I mean, where only the biggest, most elite, most corrupt businesses survive. You know what I mean? Like, that's not something I'd prefer to be around. You know what I mean? And the longer we keep businesses closed, the more these big corporations, they get stronger while the everyday businesses get weaker. You know what I mean? And, like, that's a self-evident, obvious thing, and an obvious and self-evident result of this, you know? And so it's just something we have to be weary of, in my opinion, and we have to understand that, like, the virus is probably going to be around regardless, you know? But again, maybe I'm wrong. I could easily be wrong, and, you know, if you have an opposing view, that's okay. You know, it is what it is. Hey, and listen, Prince, like I said, I could be wrong about it. I'm not trying to be divisive. As a business person, though, you know what I mean? Like, I think that we have to be very weary of hurting small businesses, you know? And that should be an understandable thing. No, listen, I believe COVID is certainly dangerous. I know COVID's dangerous. I'm not on that ship. If you guys think I'm on that ship where I just think COVID is a scam, y'all are wrong. I've had family that have almost died from COVID. Like, I've had family that have been put in the ICU from COVID. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm not I'm not one of those guys that are out here claiming COVID's not real. I'm not one of them. Trust me. Like, I'm on y'all's side. I think it should be taken serious, you know. But I think it needs to be more so where people have to, like I said, we have to protect businesses at the same time, though. Because if not, we're just building the elite corporations more, you know? And so that's kind of where I am. But I certainly acknowledge COVID being very serious. And again, I've had families that have been affected by it. I think mask mandates are okay and understandable. And so again, I'm not super one side. I think I'm pretty middle ground with my views on it. It's just one of those things where we have to understand both sides of the argument, I think. Yeah, we see you, YouTube. We see you, bro. I like the balanced view, John. You win my support. Yeah, but you know how people get, man. People get really weird and they're just upset about everything. Like, if I have any type of view that they disagree with, people just freak out. And again, the reason I'm talking about this is because it's relevant to the market and the economy as a whole. And so, of course, we're going to talk about this stuff sometimes. But yeah. It should be like, my views there should be understandable. I appreciate the support regardless. But yeah. It's relevant to where I live. I'm in Texas right now, and you know, again, I disagree with taking the mask mandate off, which I'm sure is going to get some people on the right upset, but I'm okay with the business mandate being open. I'm okay with that mindset, which I'm sure is going to get people on the left upset. And so you guys know me. We're just going to get everybody mad up in here. Yeah. Yeah, and I kind of feel you with that, SK. Honestly, the lockdowns wouldn't have hurt small businesses so bad if the regulatory system wasn't already crushing them. Yeah, for sure, and I kind of agree with that as well. We got SLGG pushing up here. Yeah. Politics will always upset everybody. I'm not even trying to get political. I'm just talking about the economy, the stock market, business. Like, this should be understandable topics. People just get super upset over the drop of a hat, to be honest. Anytime anybody's got an opposing view, they're upset. It's not like I'm making the laws over here. I'm just trying to give my objective opinion on it. But, again, people can't handle opposing views. They just freak out. And it is what it is, you know. Alright, so we're going to watch SLGG. We're going to keep an eye on it and see what happens here. I'm still kind of looking at LPCN. We got EVK making moves. We've got AESE sitting at 310, so we'll see if that can fight its way back over. Yeah, for sure. And to be honest, Prince, I'm kind of okay with some of that regulation as well. Like, when it's regulation where large groups get together, like, I'm okay with some regulation on that front, too. And so I don't mean to, like I said, you're not being confrontational, bro. I think it's an interesting conversation to have. You know what I mean? And if anybody in here is getting, like, noticeably upset from me having this conversation, y'all need to take a step back and understand, like, people have different environmental experiences that are going to influence their judgment. They're going to influence their views on things. And that shouldn't be something you hate somebody for, right? Because that's inevitable. And so, take a step back, guys. We could have this conversation. I certainly think COVID is a serious thing because, again, I've had family that have been put in comas from COVID. So, like, I'm not one of those COVID deniers because I've seen it, you know. And again, the family that I had that got put in a coma from it are people that are very, like, they're conservative people. They're Republicans. You know, I'm not saying I'm a Republican because I'm not. But the people that were put in a coma were Republicans. And so if you think they're just some people for the left lying about it, that's not accurate. So I certainly think COVID is a legitimate threat and something that we should take seriously. So yeah, I'm trying to keep it even, you know. Hey, my man Morgan, thank you, brother. I appreciate the support, dude. We'll add to the push-up count. Yeah, it's kind of a dull day, guys. There's not much going on, you know. Chris. I don't know. How many subs did you just lose from people getting triggered? I don't know, man. You know, I don't know, bro. Look at, we got VERB pushing up. Alright, guys, we got 5 minutes, team. 5 minutes. Let's do this. My internet's still struggling, so hey. We got 5 minutes, guys. You are a Republican, though? I'm absolutely not, bro. If you think I'm a Republican, you don't know me. No offense to Republicans, but I am certainly not one. Yeah. Again, like I said, just because somebody has an opposing view doesn't mean they're the enemy. You know what I mean? Like, which is a terrible mentality and a terrible mindset. And most of the time, people that have that mentality are people that are just easily manipulated by the media. The reality is, I'm very socially liberal. Like, I'm not even going to go into it, but I'm very socially liberal. Now, financially, I'm a capitalist, but, like, socially, I'm pretty liberal. Almost 100%, to be honest. But that's another topic. We're going to move away from politics. It's too divisive, I think. Maybe it was my fault for bringing it up, and if so, my bad for bringing it up, guys. But, yeah, I mean, it's relevant to the market, and it's an interesting dynamic on Texas as a whole with, like, companies and how that's going to get affected by the opening up of businesses and stuff like that. So it's an interesting dynamic team, at the very least. SLGG still kind of moving up. We're watching this one, too. And I'm not really a libertarian either, because I disagree with the libertarians in a lot of ways too. Again, I'm very socially liberal, you know, but I disagree with the libertarians in certain ways too. We're still watching RCON, guys. We got 2 minutes, team. 2 minutes before the opening bell. I know my internet's struggling today, so we'll find its way back, hopefully, but middle ground trader. I mean, I never said I was liberal either. Man, politics just takes over everything, guys. It's so divisive. It's so polarizing. My issue is that people root for their political team like it's their football team. You know, they hate anybody else that is the other side. They get so upset and divisive. It's just ridiculous. In the end, I dislike all politicians. None of them ever really do what they say they're going to do on both sides. I think they're both equally toxic in their own ways. And yeah, it's just not something that I really get super invested in as a whole, to be honest. Yeah, we got to talk about stocks for sure. But yeah, we're watching SLGG. The market's opening in 1 minute, guys. So let's do this. Alright, so here's the bell, guys. Good luck. Here's the bell. Let me put this over here. VRTV. Alright, guys, so here's the bell. I'm looking at my scanners here, team. BLCM is kind of showing up. We're getting a little bit of volume in BLCM, but just a slow day at this point. Alright, I see SANW showing up here. I see Tesla pushing up too. Let me know if you guys see anything else. I'm still watching SLGG, and I don't mind some drops at the opening bell and then some reversals. We get over 640, I'm going to be interested in SLGG. I think we just got to wait for it, though. AESE moving. So AESE's trying to get up here. I might buy 100 shares. Nope, too late. I might miss this entry. Yeah, I'm going to miss it. Man, I was trying to buy it right here. Maybe if we get a little pullback to that, I'll buy it. But alright, so we're going with 100 shares here. I think we're actually getting some lag, so this might not work well for me. Hold on. Alright, so my entry is 310. Alright, we just added to this, so we're going with 200 shares. I'm I want to see if this pushes up. Our average is about 309. $307s, 308s, 309s. We're gonna take profits fast if we get it. I like that downwick though. So I think this one actually looks okay. We're gonna see if we can get up here though. There's 12s, 13s, looking good. We're gonna take profits fast here. And see if we get some high breaks. Take another high here just to bank the profit. 316s. Take some more off there. Scalp these highs. Alright, so we just got out of that. Scalp that move really quickly. We added into the dip, so far so good. We're green on the day now with that one. SLGG running, yeah, for sure. RKT running. So yeah, look at RKT, guys. It's pushing up some. YVR is pushing up too. It's at $2. SLGG still pushing up here, and it's pulling back some now. We're still watching this. I'm also looking at Tesla SOS popping up here. We're watching that too. But it's weird to have such a small amount of people here. The lag has just been killing the channel, unfortunately. Not killing the channel. The channel's growing faster than we ever have, but it's been killing the shit about it. I'm gonna get AT&T set up today, guys. Sorry about the lag. Look at SOS. So SOS did pop up. Yeah, I know, Jorge. I know, brother. Yeah, we're good. Stream, you know. Hey, later, Howard. Have a good day, brother. Yep. SKT. Solo. Yeah, we're looking at Solo. We're looking at LPC. And look at SOS, too, guys. SOS is ripping here. Nice little red to green move. RKT still spiking up here. It's up to 29.90s. 30 now. And look at SLGG, it's pushing up too. So we're actually getting some movement right now. Now that we're over the VBOT for SLGG, I might start to get more interested in it. Tesla pushing up. Still looking at LPC, and SOGG is moving a little bit. AESE still squeezing up, looking good. There's AESC squeezing up that. I also see NNDM on my list. Yeah, well, that's all I care about, Dave, is the upload speed, bro. Like, the download speed can be shoddy. I don't care. I just want the upload speed to be good. Yeah, my scanners are switched over. They're in the regular market. All of them are except for maybe this one. This one lagged out, it looks like. There we go. I'm still... Nah, the skaters are still good. Regular. So yeah, they're still good. Daniel. Hey, what's up, brother? To be honest, my internet is just struggling. Alright, look at SLGG making big moves here, team. Big squeezes. Alright, look at SLGG, guys. I might look for like a 650 pullback. I don't know though yet. Alright, so we're scalping out of SOS here. We just scalped a little bit of move on the way up, and we're going to slowly exit the rest of the position here. I caught the nice little rip up. Alright, so we just got out of most of it. We're only holding 10 shares left. I just want to see if it holds up now. It made that push bounce, and we're still good in it. Alright, there's 802s, 804s. Struggling. I'm going to get out here, and we'll come back to SOS. Hey, thank you, Chris. I think your scanners are still in PM. No, they're not. Hey. What's up, Marvin? Hey, I appreciate the support, brother. Shout out to you, man. Thank you, bro. Yeah, so we got an SOS and we scalped a little bit. We're green right now. We're just kind of waiting here to see what else we get. I'm kind of looking at SLPC. I'm looking at SLGG too, maybe for a pullback. But look at LPCN, I mean. I'm looking at SOS for this pullback here. I also see RETO on the list. Rip it up, guys. Look at RETO here. Crazy squeeze for RETO. Huge push here. If we pull back to like 205, I might buy a little bit more, maybe. Sorry, guys. I'm talking to my wife. So apparently AT&T doesn't have business internet here. Apparently AT&T just doesn't have business internet here. Like, what the F, bro? Like, what is that, dude? Like, how do you just not have business internet here? You know what I mean? Like, what am I supposed to do in this case? Here, I'm in SLGG. I think the first profit I took from this was actually down. Weird. Like, I lost on the profit I took for SLGG? That doesn't make any sense. I didn't lose on this today, unless they just filled me at such a bad level. Like, a lot of green trades today. We're making money today, even though my internet's spotting out. But it's like, what do I do now? Except for move. Yeah. Oof, man. Gnarly drop for SLSS. I'm probably gonna have to jump out of this fast here. This is a big drop. Oof, yeah, I gotta get out of that. Man, how did that thing turn? Some big trader just unloaded a huge position in SLGG. I don't know who it was, but somebody unloaded a big position there. No, there's no Starlink in my area. I've already checked it. Yeah, well, they don't have any type of internet over here, Prince. Unfortunately, brother. They don't have any type of internet here, man. It sucks. Like, it's a monopoly in my area with Comcast. So it's like, I can either move away, you know, or stay with Comcast's terrible internet. You know what I mean? Sucks. That's like my only options. Yeah. You should really think about renting a small office space in an area that has good internet. See, that's so much work, though, bro. That's so much work just to get internet that's reasonable. Ugh. And then I'm gonna have to pay for Comcast and whoever else. You know what I mean? Like, it sucks. Ross traded it, yeah, that figures. Nah, he didn't get out of it as it was falling. Come on now, let's be real for a second. He didn't get out of it as it was falling. He caused the drop, let's be honest. SQFT's trying. Yeah, everything's just tanking down here. Is the SPY crashing or something? No, SPY's actually kind of up today. Look at RETO. I mean, I guess this is the only one that really kind of looks good here. I've tried, man. It's not. I'm with a wired connection. Like, I have a wired connection directly into my cable modem. So it's like, it's not gonna be, signal boosters aren't gonna help, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm just messing with you, Trader T. I know it's not you. I'm just kind of horsing around here. You know, I got you back. But yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna try to buy into this for SLS or for RETO. We just bought 100 shares. Yeah, that's actually true, Austin. Yeah, if Starlink gets here, I'm certainly getting it. The internet's not bad right now, but it's not about whether it, like, it'll stay stable most of the time, but like if it kicks out every 20 minutes, then it's kicking everybody out every 20 minutes, you know? That's the issue. What's up, Lois? Hey, thank you. That's how they do the monopoly. It sucks, bro. Like, I really, the only other option is renting a freaking office, bro. And, like, that's a reasonable thing at this point in time, man. No, Stanislav. That's probably not a good idea, brother. Like, you never really know what a stock's gonna do. So even if you have the utmost conviction that a stock is gonna continue up, you don't really know. It might not. It might just crash back down. You know what I mean? And that's common in the trading space. Every penny stock just basically dumped down, though. Like, literally everything. And so, yeah. Yeah, including RETO, which I guess I'm going to have to get out of here. We just got $10 loss. Just didn't get the bounce where we wanted it to. So we're out of RETO. We've been kind of horsing around with some of these stocks. We lost a little bit on SLGG. What's AMC and GameStop doing? They're down big. So yeah, AMC, it looks done. I don't know if it actually is, but AMC and GameStop are not looking hot today, at least. We're still looking at RKT, which spiked up. Even RKT crashed down here. Look, even this fell. Weird. Everyone hating on Ross because they're jealous of his trades. Stop hating and worry about your own bag. I mean, I'm not really hating on the dude. I don't even think the dude can help it. I just think when you got a following that big and, you know, you're unloading big share sizes, some big trader is going to be affecting the market. And, like, that's, I'm not even mad at Ross really for it necessarily. There's nothing, he even discourages it. He actively discourages it. So it's like, it's not really his fault. But it certainly influences the stocks, and if you think it's not, then, you know, you're probably one of his students, realistically. You know, no offense to him, like, it is what it is, but it's like, you know, I don't really shill for anybody. I'll just be honest about it. You know, it is, but we can't pretend like it doesn't happen just because you gave him a bunch of money, you know what I mean? We got AESE, which is crashing back down, man. Everything's falling. Yeah, literally everything's down, guys. Everything is. Literally everything on my list, except for RETO, but it's down now too. Look at RETO even, man. Nothing held. Literally nothing. That's crazy. Yeah, it's not hating to say Ross influences the stock season. Yeah, for sure. 100%. You know. But you know how it is with gurus. I mean, they've got this weird loyal following that just, you know, like, they've spent so much money on him that, like, they need to defend him because they need to, confirmation bias, they got to justify that expense. I get it. You know, I ain't mad at it, I guess. I'm not knocking that hustle, I guess, but alright, so we are scalping currently WTI here. Now we're up in this. I'm trying to give it time to work. There's 79s. 80s. Okay. We're gonna scalp into that move. We're holding 75 shares left. So we can break this high up here. I'm gonna unload fast on this last little bit. Maybe I could sell another. Yeah, we'll get out of most of that. We're holding 40 shares left for WTI here. Bought on the dip. Alright, so we're at these highs, so I'm going to take another half of the position off, and we're just going to let the rest ride. We're green on the day, but, man, just everything just dumped down. Failed on us fast. I just hope my internet stops acting like this, bro. Alright, we're sitting in this for WTI here. We're sitting right around the highs. I haven't seen this candle move in like a minute. What's going on here? Alright, we just got out of that. We made about 20 bucks from it. We're green on that trade after that trade, but... Hey, later, James. Hey, have a good day, brother. No, I can't get Favre. Yeah, there's no such thing as a sure thing, Christopher. Yeah, bro, there's no such thing as a sure thing, bro. My man, George. Thank you, bro. Hey, that brings the push-up count up to 100, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate the support, dude. Sorry, guys. To be honest, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to keep streaming today. The internet's just too bad. Hey, what's up, George? Hey, yeah, I'm good, man. Appreciate it. But no. Literally, WTI is the only one that's moving right now. WTER. G and US. G and US is kind of running up too. Yeah, it's a tough day, to be honest. There's not really anything that looks kind of good. Everything's pretty crappy today, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, Michael, I think you're pretty behind the stream, brother. But yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily disagree with that, bro. Like I thought earlier that I was like shilling for the right. I'm certainly not. I don't shill for either side, and I'm pretty middle ground, to be honest. I'm pretty neutral, pretty middle ground when it comes to politics as a whole. But yeah, the only advice I can give everybody here is don't get upset if I have an opposing view. If you want to correct me, maybe you can, and maybe I'm wrong. You know, maybe, you know, tell me your side of it. Don't get upset. You know, nobody ever learns anything from being upset. All they see people as is unstable. Right? So, like, if you disagree with something I said, you know, tell me why. You know, I'm okay for that. Like, we can have that discussion. Just don't, you know what I mean? Like, my main take is, like, the more radical you get on either side, you know, both left and right, the less intelligent you probably are. You know what I mean? Like, if you're super radical on one side, because, like, nobody agrees 100% with either side. You know, no matter how much you might think you do, nobody does. And if you do, you're either desperate to fit in or you're just dumb. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. Still looking at RETO here. Made the most money from WTI today. Yeah. Extremists are the slow upload speed of the world. That's the best quote of the day. I like that one, man. It made me laugh when I'm pretty frustrated with my internet. Hey, thank you, Jose. Yeah, brother, listen, my internet usually is going okay. You know, except for the last month, my internet's been going okay. It's just Comcast, bro, but I appreciate the support. Alright, so WTI is the only one, guys. It's the only one that looks kind of good. It's not about sitting on the fence necessarily. I just think most reasonable people are balanced, right? And regardless of what balance that looks like, most reasonable people are balanced. And so the reason I say people that are extreme on either side are usually less intelligent is because a lot of it is just manipulation by the media on both sides. On the right, certainly a lot of manipulation. On the left, certainly a lot of manipulation. And so with that said, the people that get the most radical from that are usually the people that are the most gullible in that regard, because, you know, the media has an easier time causing them to be really radical on either side. You know, now again, with that said though, you know, everybody has their own subjective experiences in life that you know, those experiences do influence their ideologies and views, and so, like, that's understandable to a certain extent. But yeah, that's kind of how I look at it to a degree. Yeah, I mean, we're sitting there trying to look at the stock market. There's just nothing moving right now, guys. So, you know, we're talking about random stuff. But WTI is the only one. I mean, I'm kind of looking at the SPY. The SPY is moving up a little bit. Or it was, and then just dumped really, really quickly. I tried Madness, but it's gonna be a few months before they even get out here. Right, the whole messed up thing is that people think that COVID is a political issue in the first place. Right, like, of course we all have our views on what's going on with COVID. Like, of course we do. You know what I mean? Like, I agree with you 100% there. Like, people act like it's political. It's like, no, dude, I'm talking about the economy. I'm talking about the stock market. I'm watching the stock market. Jerome Powell is speaking today. And so it's certainly relevant to what's going on. Yeah, I do agree with you there, Dan. Hey, but shout out to Miguel. I mean, I'm not going to agree with you there. And I'm not going to go super political. I appreciate the $5, Miguel. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, dude. Alright, so the SPY's crashing down here. My internet's crashing down. We got RETO that's back up here over the VWAP, so hey, maybe that's interesting. What is Operation Twist, bro? I don't know what that is, man. Do I trade penny stocks? I try to when there's something moving, but right now there's just nothing moving right now. The only thing I've seen is WTI, and we've gotten into a few trades, good and bad, and now we're kind of break even, and we're up slightly on the day, but SENS is looking weak and breaking lows. What do you mean, stab? Y'all see anything, guys? Somebody's like, why are you talking about politics? I'm not. Most of the time I'm talking about like COVID and the outcomes of that because that's relevant to the market. I'm not really trying to talk about politics, to be honest. I think the market's just slow right now and there's nothing going on. Everything's breaking lows and looking weak, and I can't short the market, so we're just hanging out. Hey, that's what it is, Zeke. You know it. Bro, you know that's what it is, dude. Alright guys. There's too many crazy conspiracy theories floating around chat right now. Y'all chill out, bro. Y'all be reasonable. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all are being sarcastic or what it is, but like, y'all be reasonable here. Like, come on. I was kind of looking at Rito, but then it ripped back underneath it, you know? Took a loss earlier from this big dump. Look how fast this dump happened. Yeah, I'm kind of scalping back and forth with some of these, but I don't see anything, man. SLGG was one I was hoping would rip. We got AESE that I was hoping would rip too, and I've scalped back and forth on this one today. But it's just kind of like, man, nothing is really going on. CTRM. Yeah, John, just don't answer any more questions on politics, bro. People will keep you there. In my opinion, they all suck. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly my view on it as well. Omar, 100%, brother. I'm right there with you, dude. That's exactly how I feel, man. And you're probably right, bro. So I appreciate the heads up, you know, realistically. You know how it is. I just try to talk to the chat and engage with the chat, especially on slow days like this. And so a lot of the time, if the chat's pushing really political topics, I'll give people my subjective opinion on those topics, and that drags us into this mess. So, you know, you're probably right, bro. Yeah, that's right, Alec. You know how it is. Yeah, that's right, Alec. You know how it is. Talk push-ups, bro. More interesting than politics. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, everything's kind of bleeding. The market's getting hammered. Weird. And we're having internet problems the same day. Hold on, guys. The only one I kind of see that halfway looks good right now. I'm looking for something to put on. It's RETO. It's kind of getting back over the VWAP and fighting here. Look at Toos. So that doesn't look horrible. SOS is dumping down. Tesla's dropping. SOGG's crashing down. The only one that kind of looks good is RETO, guys. Alright, so here goes RETO. It's popping up. It's trying to make some moves. Yeah, it's a rough red day, guys. I'm probably going to close it down. Your opinion is welcome. We can stop this political talk, but I think your banter, or I think the banter here has been 100 times more civilized here than anything that they got going on anywhere else or in Congress. Yeah, for sure. You know. But yeah, we're not going to talk about it anymore. AESE. Yeah, AESE is just down again. You know. Like, I tried buying this little dip for RETO here. Just now. We're gonna see if this actually holds or what goes on with it. Don't you owe push-ups? I do. And I'll do the push-ups before I leave. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Everything's getting hit. Yeah, everything's getting... I'm in RETO.
see what happens. Alright, so we're in 75 shares. Pretty small. I want to see if it bounces at 215s. That's all we're really waiting for here. Alright, nice. You never lose if you become a long-term investor. Start your push-ups early today? Yeah, for sure, 100%. For sure. Well, no, the views are down because of my shoddy internet, man. My internet's not holding stable. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do push-ups right now. I will say this, you want to help support your boy here, go check out Webull. If you open up a Webull account, you get a free stock. If you deposit $100, you get another free stock. There's zero commission stock and options trades. A lot of dope stuff. Check out Webull. Here's the link for Webull. Free paper trading. So if you're a new trader and you want to get involved with the market, Webull's got free paper trading. You open up an account, you get a free stock. You deposit $100, you get another free stock. Free stuff over there at Webull. Check it out. Still in this one. Well, I was about to take some off, but we're going to try to give this one a chance for RETO to get back up there. Nah. Or I'm up like $6. No, we just sold half. We were already down in the day, to put it into perspective, guys, on RETO, so there's 30s. There's two 30s. Right, we're just gonna get out of there. So we made a few bucks from it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably just going to do these push-ups, guys, and then I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. My internet's not really stable. I'm going to go work on new internet options, and we'll be back tomorrow like we always are. I'm hoping my internet comes back to normal. These push-ups, and, yeah, you know, I'm going to kill the push-up meter for the day, guys. All right, so we're going to go ahead and finish these push-ups. I don't really see too much going on, so hey, we're gonna try here. Ready? All right, we got 100 to do, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Alright, we got like 70 more we gotta do. Alright, no more donations. We're turning the donation meter off right now. Oh, we got 105 we gotta do, so we got 75 left. Why am I doing push-ups? Look at the push-up meter, bro. Look right here. I'm a weatherman it right here. Look at this. You see that? You see the push-up count? Over there, I'm a weatherman this right here. You see this all right over here? You know, push-up count. I gotta finish the stream, but people have paid for push-ups, so I gotta do these push-ups. Right, we need push-up power. Market's going green with these push-ups, guys. That's how it is. Looks like I just found the right channel. Hey, y'all are welcome. These push-ups are influencing the market. You know they are. You know? The market reacted negatively to my push-ups. Hey, you know it, bro. You know it, man. You know, look at SL, look at RETO. It's still pushing up. All right, I see FNGD. I see a bunch of people talking about FNGD, so I guess I'll look at it. Yeah, it's pushing up. It looks good. FNGD's making moves. Let's check out FNGD, guys. All right, so that's 30. All right, let's finish these other ones. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got 50 more we got to do. We got 50 more. We got 50 more we got to do now. Hey, bro. How about Rudy's, Omar? I need some Rudy's barbecue. Sorry, John, you stopped and the Dow lost 10 points. I know, bro. Listen. Hit that subscribe button, guys. I certainly appreciate all the love and support. Appreciate all the donations today. Appreciate everybody that donated to my push-up count. Look, I'm a weatherman. I feel like a weatherman right here. You see this? Look at this. You know? Anyways, appreciate the support, guys. We're going to finish these push-ups. We got 50 more. You get it all? Take it easy. I know I'm trying, bro. Y'all hit the subscribe button, guys. The stream's been dying. The internet's not working. People are mad because I talked about politics, even though I don't really shill for either side. It's not like I'm super left or right, you know, and that should be okay. But hit the subscribe button. You know you want to. Well, bro, we don't know what a proper push-up is here, bro. The market's being weird. Wait. All right. We got 50 more. 50 more. Those push-ups are like the stock market, barely up, barely down. Not today. Somebody said they wanted me to do clap push-ups. I don't know if I can. I could try. My arms are kind of sore right now. Let me see. I'm gonna bust my head open on my green screen. Hold on. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Those clap ones should count as 2. I'm just saying. Those clap ones should count for 2. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not going to make it. We still got 30 more we got to do. But, like, those clapping ones should count for 2. Bro, I'm telling you, I'm influencing the market with my push-ups, guys. I'm healing the market, guys. You're welcome. You're welcome. And for all those that are mad at the push-ups, if you're mad about the push-ups, guys, let me tell you some facts real quick. I don't sell a course. I don't sell a service. I don't charge for my content at all. I'm not like all these gurus out here. I don't claim to be an expert. You know, maybe I suck at trading. I know a lot of other traders would feel like I do. And so listen. We're not over here ripping traders off, and so listen. If they want to pay to see me do push-ups, I will oblige them. I say this every day. It's the truth, you know? Alright. Alright, my push-ups heal the market. Y'all are welcome, guys. Look at RETO ripping up here. Should have held.
And like I said, guys, I don't need any more compliments. My head's getting big enough as it is. They're telling me I look like Ryan Felipe. They're telling me how smart and humble I am. Listen, I don't need to be any more ego. I don't need a bigger ego here. Y'all stop it. Y'all stop it. I don't need a bigger ego. You know? That's all I'm saying. All right, I gotta do I gotta do 30 more. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hold on, I low-key kind of want to trade hold on. No, I was getting ready to trade RETO, but I didn't. Yeah, it's about that. It's about 1K, Michael, if I'm being honest. It's about 1,000. You know, I probably made about $1,000 in the last week doing push-ups. Just about that. It's around there. You know, it might be 900, it might be 1,100, but it's like around that, to be honest. You know, like I said, don't hate. You know, you guys know y'all do it if y'all could. I'm getting paid to do push-ups. I'm living my dream over here, guys. All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish these last 15. Whew. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. That's it. That's it. I didn't pull the plug. I'm right here, bro. Hey, thank you for whoever donated money. Did I get a donation and not see it? The stream did just die, bro. There we go. Alright. Right, I would have made the same amount of money on Super Chats anyway. Yeah, guys, I'm out of here. Good luck. Hit that subscribe button. My internet sucks. Shout out to Comcast. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day. Love you all. Appreciate the support. Really do. Genuinely appreciate the support. Shout out to Comcast for having the most garbage internet ever. And I'll see you guys later. What? Hey. Sorry, hold on, guys. Alright, so I just scalped a little bit more from whatever this is, from WTI. I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. See you next time. Everybody say RIP to my internet. I'll see you guys later.